Hello and welcome to Highlights Breakdown. Today, we're diving deep into a huge one, the AFCON quarterfinal between the host nation Morocco and the indomitable Lions of Cameroon. This was a real tactical showdown, so let's get right into it. So picture this. It's the quarterfinals, the final eight. You've got a stadium that is just roaring, absolutely electric for its heroes. And all of that pressure, all of it, is sitting right on the home team to deliver a win for their country. And you can't overstate how immense that pressure was. For Morocco, this wasn't just about high expectations. No, a lot of people felt it was an obligation for them to win this thing on home soil. The weight of an entire nation was on their shoulders. All right, so from the very first whistle, you could see this was going to be a massive tactical battle. It was a classic clash of styles, really. Two completely different ways of playing football going head-to-head. And this really shows you what we're talking about. You had Morocco, right? They're all about possession-based play, making those smart runs into space and hitting you with a quick two-on-one pressure to win the ball back. And then you had Cameroon. They were much more pragmatic, super defensive, relying on their raw strength in one-on-one duels and just waiting for a chance to hit on the counter. And you know what? Morocco's style took over right away. They just dominated the ball, pushed Cameroon deep into their own half, and spent a huge amount of the early game basically set up in Cameroon's final third, just probing and probing, looking for a way through. Okay, so as we got deeper into the first half, all that relentless pressure from Morocco, well, it started to cause some serious problems for that Cameroonian defense. You could feel a crack starting to appear. And then something happened that would throw their whole game plan into chaos. So what was it? An injury. Really early on, Cameroon's Chamadou picked up a knock. He tried to tough it out, play on. But about 20 minutes in, after a set piece, the pain just came right back. They had to make a change. And an early forced substitution like that, man, that's a huge blow to your defensive setup. Finally happens. A perfect delivery finds its man, and boom, just like that, Morocco gets the lead they absolutely deserved. The stadium just goes wild. So now that they have the lead, Morocco's defensive tactic becomes even more critical. See, they were really smart. They knew Cameroon was physically stronger, and that Cameroon's whole game is about winning those one-on-one battles. So what did Morocco do? They just didn't play that game. Instead of going one-on-one, they would immediately swarm the player with the ball, creating a 2 versus 1. It completely neutralized Cameroon's strength, let them win the ball back fast, and choked off any counterattacks before they even started. It was just brilliant to watch. All right, so we head in. Course opens up space for Morocco, and that space led to a moment of pure individual brilliance that would put this game to bed. Yeah, this quote from the commentary just says it all. This player is unbelievable, and they're talking about Diaz again. His ball mastery, the way he can change direction and pace on a dime, it was a total nightmare for defenders all day. And yeah, he was right at the heart of the move for the second goal. So the whole thing starts with an attack, down the wing. Diaz, of course, he's involved, and a ball gets whipped into the box in this competition. So let's just quickly recap the main takeaways, right? Morocco, they're on to the semis. Their star man, Diaz, he delivered again. Their game plan was just way too good and completely neutralized Cameroon. And for the indomitable Lions, sadly, their AFCON journey comes to an end. And all of this leaves us with one huge, fascinating question. After a performance like that, so complete, so tactically disciplined, but also with these moments of pure magic, all in front of that incredible home crowd, you have to ask, are the Atlas Lions just unstoppable on home soil?